Bizarre Brain Comics. Ha ha ha. Hello, my comic book friends, and welcome to Bizarre Brain Comics. I'm Gary, your host, and this is where I like to take a look at some older comics, talk a little bit about the characters and creators, and examine the stories and the art. And this time, it's not something old. Something I picked up at Walmart last week, and it was just published last year. Or at least it has the copyright date of 2023. And wanted to take a look at it, share it with you, because it was fun. And that is this Scholastic Graphix graphic novel of Marvel's Spider-Ham, A Pig in Time. And you might say, Spider-Ham? What the hell? That's just something from Enter the Spider-Verse, isn't it? No, it's not. It has a long history. And this is an original graphic novel by Steve Foxe and Shadia Amin. She did the artwork. Okay, and Spider-Ham, A Pig in Time from 2023, Scholastic Graphix graphic novel. Steve Foxe and Shadia Amin. Okay, Spider-Ham is Peter Porker. Spider-Ham is a humorous superhero from Marvel Comics, or superhero parody, more like. He is an anthropomorphic pig parody version of Spider-Man, created by Larry Hama and Tom DeFalco and Mark Armstrong for Marvel Comics. And it was a juvenile comic, which first appeared in a one-shot, Marvel Tales, that's Tales with an I, starring Peter Porker, the Spectacular Spider-Ham. It's a one-shot, 1983. Yes, that's 41 years. So Spider-Ham has been around for quite a while. But it was followed 2 years later by an ongoing series under Marvel's Star line of juvenile comics. In 2018, he was part of the Into the Spider-Verse feature film. And he has made occasional reappearances in the comics. And this graphic novel is part of 3 from Scholastic, or 3 so far. Okay, and Shadia Amin, she's the artist. She is a Colombian cartoonist and illustrator living in Georgia, and she graduated from Savannah College of Art and Design with a BA in sequential art. I didn't know there was such a thing. And Steve Foxe, who was the writer, he's an Eisner Award nominee and author of comics and children's books. And he's done Spider-Woman, X-Men 97, Creep Show, and a bunch of others. And he is the co-creator of Razor Blades, the horror magazine. And he is his co-creator of a spider character, one that I'd never heard of before, Web Weaver, I think is what it's called. Well, I've never heard of. I know nothing about it. So, Spider-Ham. And this is, as I said, a graphic novel, but it's very juvenile, but it is fun and funny. So if you have kids or grandkids, or maybe you are still a kid or a big kid, it can be fun reading. And it starts off, it's in chapters. Oink to the future. Whoops. And it starts right off with the Green Gobbler, who is a turkey, smashing into, the Beyond Corp. It says, Green Gobbler, evil business foul by day, eviler supervillain by night. And he smashes in because there's something there that he wants to get. But Peter Porker, Spider-Ham, is right there. And they go to it. And he is supplemented by Black Catfish. And she's cute for a fishy catfish. And Well, she mostly hides while Spidey goes head to head, or Hammy goes head to head with the Gobbler, and he smashes him through this gizmo, and this little chip of something falls to the ground. Well, that prompts whoop whoop the Green Gobbler 2099 coming through a time portal with the time cube in his hand. Talk about an upgrade. And he goes to town, grabs that era's Gobbler. Hammy gets the cube, and not knowing what he's doing, whoop whoop, he accidentally zaps himself. And then the two Gobblers go together. That was easier than expected. And remember, they live in New York City. Yolk as in egg. And that leaves Catfish by herself. A stitch in time saves swine. And he goes whoop, whoop, whoop through time, whoop, whoop. And he goes, what's going on? And it's Electro. People are running, and it's Electro. That's eel as in an eel. Electro 2029. And they do a little fighting, but then enters Piguel O'Malley, a.k.a. Spider-Ham 2029. Very cool, very futuristic. Already making Ham very insecure because he's not as funny. and oh, hi. And they say, oh, they have their little jokes, their repartee. I'm going to do making fun of the usual. We got to fight and then team up against the bad guys? Says no. Green Gobbler, he's my nemesis. Blah, blah. And he tells the story. And talk about he knows something about all the different versions. He knows about the multiverse, all the different versions of themselves. Of course, these are all piggy versions. And then Hammy touches the gizmo again, and whoop, zoom back through time again. Then we cut to she goes. Cat goes to see Mary Jane Water Buffalo, Hammy's girlfriend, and she is preparing for his half birthday. I don't know why it's a half birthday, but that's just a gag. He tells him he's in trouble. She pulls out one of Hammy's extra Spidey suits and said, "We're going to have to go get some help." Then we see where Hammy went. Jurassic Park. Whoop! There. What's going on? They zapped through time. They see, with a PT, Peter Petarker, a.k.a. Spider Rex. Oh yeah, it's a T-Rex as a spider hero. And of course, this is where they kind of go to town with each other before they realize, yeah. Then they find the villain. It is Goblosaurus. And there's convolution in their origin, and I'm not even going to go into it. He drops the gizmo, and foizoop, something happens again. There are the girls. And they've found where the gobblers are back. They're attacking the Daily Beagle instead of the Daily Bugle. So. Hammy and Spidey 2099 are running away, trying to catch the little box where it fell to. Then foizoop, and all four of them, the two Hams, the Rex, and the Gobbler, are zapped through time. They go to pirates. Then they are popped again to Roman gladiators. Then to Knights of the Round Table, and then they pop into Spider-Gwen Stacy's Ghost Spider-Gwen's universe. What? Hammy? And then they go back again, and the girls are still investigating. But all of them pop back into Hammy's own timeline, and he goes, "MJ, is that you?" And all smoochy, and the whole thing is just filled with little gags, and it's a very low reading level, so small children, second, third grade, will enjoy reading it, and the gobbler, prehistoric gobbler, gets the thing. So now they got all three gobblers against them, and then they start popping in a bunch of other versions of themselves from various other timelines and universes, including the classic 616 Green Goblin, but they reject him. Gobblers only. Uh-oh. So then they go to town, and they're fighting, but the girls have brought backup. Yes, it is the Scavenger, Larval Earth's mightiest heroes, also Ham's mightiest friends, more or less. And so, foul play. And they go to town. So they're all fighting all these gobblers, booping around, until finally those gobblers are all defeated through some fighting. And they are defeated. Everything's hunky-dory. Then Hog felt goodbyes. So now he gives the... It turns out that little thing that the original gobbler had knocked to the floor was a little chip of this time cube, and is what started the whole mess in the first place. So they restored the cube. Future Ham is able to knows how to handle the cube, and Hammy just gives him a big old hug and all lovey-dovey, and then they send the Spider Rex and his Goblosaurus back into their own time. Then 2099 takes his to his own time with the time cube, and yay, everyone's hunky-dory. And their own gobbler is hanging upside down. He is captured, and now they've got the party to go to. So I said, I could go for some cake. And I think that's a play on the Avengers, the line when Iron Man said, I could go for some shawarma. Yeah. And then on the last page is at the birthday party, everyone eating cake. Even Gobbler is still there at the party, and that is have a little game there, and then it has a little preview for a graphic novel for Rocket Raccoon and Groot, Rocket and Groot, and the hunt for Star-Lord, and but that's all. And that was just a lot of little kitty fun, and I think children will enjoy it. And if you're a big Spidey fan, you'll probably enjoy it too. Because I had the first, that very first Spider-Ham appearance, and I had got, I don't have it anymore, and I used to have a couple of issues of the Star Comics books, but I don't have them anymore either. So, but that's all I've got to share with you this time. So please like, share, and subscribe. And I do give credit for Shadia Amin. I wanted to do some Spider-Ham pictures, and so I just swiped some of hers, and I give her ample credit down below, because it is an unusual stylization, and I would have had to do too many preliminary drawings to master that technique and stylization, so I just copied some of hers and put there. But that was fun. I enjoyed drawing him. He's cute. I always enjoyed Spidey Ham. And I was surprised when they had him in the movie. So thank you all for joining me. Like, share, subscribe. Do leave your comments down below. Are you a Spider-Ham fan? Are you the kind that says, that's just stupid? Why would anybody want to read Spider-Ham? And do you have kids, grandkids, or are a kid that would enjoy Spider-Ham? This was fun. I probably won't keep this book though, but it is a lot of fun. So let me know what you think below, and remember, comics are art.